we've got a whole bunch of announcements, but today we're focusing about the launch of Jim's new course on Reformed Academy. Jim he began a series on the Westminster Shorter Catechism about 18 months ago, maybe a little bit longer. And so those lessons covered questions 1 through 38 in the Shorter Catechism. And just this week, we have launched and released the rest of the series. So Jim recorded this quite a while ago. It took us a while to get it edited, not because of not anything Jim did, just other circumstances and the work we have going on here at the office and studio. However, we finally have it finally edited and published, available. And we've got simplified Chinese, Spanish subtitles, English subtitles as well. Everything available online at reformedforum.org. And there you can click around Reformed Academy. This is our 7th course. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we have one already recorded for this year that we're working on editing. That's the 3rd course in the Van Til curriculum. Lane Tipton taught on Van Til's Doctrine of Revelation just a week and a half ago. And I'm currently editing through that. But we have, I believe, 7 or 8 courses on the calendar this year. So we're going to be very, very busy. So first off, let's start off with your course, Jim, but I guess just kind of update people as to Reformed Academy in general and what we got going on.
Yeah, I'm really excited about Reformed Academy. We're starting to really build up some steam now, and things are really progressing quite nicely. Ryan Noah is doing a bang-up job for us, scheduling things, organizing courses, getting men over to the Chicago area to record courses, and making these available to a global audience. I am exceedingly encouraged by the subtitles so that our content can be available to people of many nations and tongues. I would like to request that we have subtitles in Jersey so that my friends back in New Jersey can understand what is being said.
Yeah. Or that we can understand you.
What's that?
Or that we can understand you. We can read the English subtitle.
Right. Yeah. It translated from the Jersey into the English.
I think that's important.
Right. But I mean, we had a great time recording. It was a whole lot of fun, but the content and the material is just so encouraging to me as a teacher of it. You don't really ever master material until you actually get to teach it, and then you get to understand it in a deeper, more intimate way. And I feel like that was my experience with the Westminster Shorter Catechism. I've gone through it a million times, just myself sitting down, reading it and whatnot. I've actually preached through the Shorter Catechism here at South Austin as well. But this was more of a focused, concentrated kind of teaching. And for me, it was just a great blessing because I was able to appreciate the catechism in a different and whole new, richer way.
No, I'm amazed how you're able to do it, just watching the lessons and then also giving you some space and then listening from, a adjacent room. We're in a very small space. We've got some news on that. We're going to be moving in April to a much larger facility. We're very thankful for the opportunity there. More on that in a minute. Don't let me forget. I'll mention it, Jim. But I was impressed and thankful just for your teaching because it's so direct, but to see how you're able to work from lesson to lesson without a whole lot of time in between. I imagine that having taught through the catechism relatively recently, but more specifically having preached through it, helped solidify those things, not just in your mind, but also how to communicate them, because this course is very accessible. I wouldn't be hesitant to give it to high schoolers and even junior high kids for learning the basics of the Christian faith. And the whole course is online. It's available for free. It's in short, digestible segments. And it's wonderful for personal study, but it could easily be adapted and used for Sunday schools or for new members classes.
Yeah, and that was the intention. I wanted to communicate it in a simple and direct way. Because the Westminster Shorter Catechism is itself a simple and direct, not simplistic, but simple and direct summary of the Christian faith.
Right.
And so, as a minister, we have to be prepared to be able to communicate the basics of the Christian faith at a moment's notice, and to a people. If you imagine you're on the streets, wherever you're out in public, and somebody it engages you in conversation about the faith, for somebody who has no initiation into theology or the study of theology or philosophy or anything like that, or the Bible at all, you need to be able to explain it to that person in a way that they can grasp it, especially on the fly, because you don't know how much time you'll have with that person. Of course, I was envisioning, as I was teaching, an audience, a lay audience, imagining actually teaching it to adult Sunday school class here at my church, and just imagining the folks, the people, where they're at, sort of what will resonate with them in a way that is readily and easily accessible. And so I just wanted to be communicating the truth of God's word in a way that was direct and simple without being simplistic. That was my goal.
Yeah, I think you accomplished it or achieved that goal, and I couldn't be prouder of you and the course. I think it's tremendous. It turned out well, just from an aesthetic viewpoint. It's shot well. I mean, it's not ostentatious. We have a skeleton crew. It's just me, and so I'm no pro, but we're very thankful to be able to record what we're able to record and to make some improvements in the future. So 7 courses down now, and you can probably see, if you've got an eye for it, over time, just the incremental improvements we've been able to make, and we're looking forward to a real step up, what we hope will be kind of an order of magnitude improvement once we move over to our new place. So